Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Big Things Kentucky. What's going on, Coach?
Have no fear. Big Things Kentucky is here. What's going on? I'm Coach Bew, my main man, Coach Truck in the building. What's good, Coach?
Man, not much. I know we're getting these schedules starting to set, man. Look like we're going to have some nice matchups come this season, Coach, man. We get some teams that we probably wouldn't see playing each other for this high school, Coach.
Hey, yeah, Coach, man, I'm looking forward to saying that schedule is loaded. Man, Central. I don't know what Coach Daniels is doing down there. So we getting some matches we've been wanting to see for a long time, Coach. Long time.
We're going to hit the middle school coaches, man. We invited all the middle school coaches on, give them a little time, talk about this upcoming season. From everything we going up that we know, they're going to start up their practices on the 24th like high school, and their season should be starting around the 11th or the 14th, either that week or the next week. So, we're going to start off, man. Our first up, we got Coach Cisco Bryant from the Crawford Cougars.
Hey, I like that room on them now. Back, I see you, Coach. I be my guy for a reason.
I will try to get him there. Trying to get him there, man.
We don't even worry about him, Coach. Just let him say where he's at, Coach.
We did good to get to the Super Bowl, but, my Chiefs was just a little too much for us, Coach.
Wow. I love it. How y'all doing?
All right, Coach. Real quick, Coach, man, everybody, introduce yourself. I know everybody don't know you, Coach Cisco, but you kind of like a Bowling Green legend, Coach.
Wow, I appreciate that love. I was actually home for that. Coach Cisco Bryant, head football coach at Crawford Middle School. And the history is I coached at Dunbar High School and Bryant Station, and so that's where I'm at right now.
Now, Coach, man, we gonna show Anthony White, your assistant coach, the other a couple weeks ago, man. And like I said, you know more, you forgot more about football than anybody else will probably ever know. So, I mean, like I said, you always been a great guy, and I love talking to you. Your knowledge is second to none. So, Coach, I got to ask the question: what's it gonna take to dethrone Edith J. Hayes?
Well, the thing is about that, and it came on last year with him, is he does a great job with his program. And the whole key to them, to dethrone them, is parents and kids all buying into the program. It doesn't matter if it's at Crawford, if it's at LTMS, it's Wimborne, Bryant Station. You gotta buy into the program. And that's what Coach Payne has done. His parents buy into the program. And they support the program. And that's what we're gonna do at Crawford. And then the dethroning will happen.
All right, Coach. Now, what was your biggest learning experience that you can take from last season and apply to this season to help take Crawford to that next level?
I think it's understanding your personnel on certain situations. And that was the most difficult thing, dropping down to middle school. Because the young men, all of them worked hard for us at Crawford. I mean, they did a great job off the field as well academically. And I think it's just understanding who can shine when it's time to shine. And I think the U had the greatest saying, big-time players step up in big-time games, okay? And you got to make sure you feed that big-time player, and regardless whatever takes place, because that's what Ace does. They feed their horse. Everybody else is second. If you watch their film, and y'all have done that.
Coach, what are your expectations for this year coming in this season? I know you're getting a slow start with the coronavirus and stuff. So what are your goals and your plans for this season?
Well, right now it's to find out who's actually going to be on the squad, because a lot of the young kids that we deal with, young men and a lady, we got a young lady who's going to play for us this year. They're doing other stuff. They're playing basketball. They're playing baseball because they pushed all that back. So we officially get started tomorrow, our conditioning at Crawford starting at 6 with our 8th graders. Plug, hope that's okay. And 7th graders. Okay, 7th graders come at 7, and the 6th graders are coming at 8 at Crawford for conditioning. Then we'll officially get started like everybody else on the 24th.
Now, if the kid wants to play, all they need to do is show up, Coach.
That's it. And the biggest thing that we pushed last year, I thought was great. It was the academic and the behavior. And now that they're going to start out academically at home, they got to police themselves, lack of a better word. They have to, because it doesn't matter if you can run and jump. You got to read and write. And that's my biggest thing from last year. And our kids bought into that. GPAs were high, and behavior was fantastic. It was low, and that's sports. That takes you to the next level and takes you on to that third level if you're blessed, and that's college.
All right. Well, Coach Bryant, as always, man, we love having you on, Coach. Your wealth of knowledge. Let them know you do. You'll be having workouts starting Wednesday. And when's your next practice after Wednesday?
Right. We'll go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, and it's just conditioning. We're not allowed to have footballs out there right now. It's just getting our young people, and they got to wear the mask because of the COVID. They bring the mask. They have to bring their own water as well because we can't provide that, and that's a middle school and high school rule, if you will.
Coach, gotta get a shout out to your better half, Coach Terry Bryant, the first female middle school coach in the city of Lexington. So give a shout out to her as well, Coach.
Oh, always. Because she does a great job. She knows football, and that's a fact. She knows it. She's not there just to be there. She actually puts in input. She does it in a very business matter. She'll whisper it in your ear. And if she's unhappy, y'all both married, she'll let you know about it.
All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate you coming on, giving us time, Coach. And we'll be looking out for the Crawford Cougars to do some big things this year, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Go Cougars.
Yes, sir.
Up next, we got DeAndre P. Adams from LTMS.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Yeah, that's my guy. There he is, my guy.
I was just eating my plate of food, man. I apologize about that.
Nah,
Coach Pickle P, my guy. What's going on, Coach? You all right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for having me on too, man.
Hey, appreciate you coming on, Coach.
Now,
Coach, I got to ask, man.
Okay. Now, Coach Adams, you just finished your first season coaching in middle school with the LTMS Black Cats, Coach. Now, how are you going to take the Cats? What did you learn from your first season coaching with the Cats, Coach?
I learned that middle school kids, they're really emotional. And I learned how to coach an emotional group of kids, just that teenage age and the emotions that they're going through with their body changing and everything like that. I learned how to have empathy and a little bit of sympathy. It used to be I was just hard-nosed, hey, get it done. This is the way we're going to do it. But, with everything that they're going through in life, with the challenges that they have in life these days, and especially at LTMS, I learned to coach with more empathy and more sympathy.
Absolutely.
So moving forward, I'm still a stern coach. I still expect you to execute and everything like that. I just understand that, it's other things going on in life.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, Coach. Especially kids in around that area and stuff. So absolutely. So you are definitely a father figure as well. But Coach, I got to ask this question, man. You had a great year last year for your first year. What's it going to take to dethrone Hayes across town, Coach?
To dethrone Hayes, hey, that's a big feat. I mean, especially this year, they're loaded with talent. But I believe, we're going to put the athletes on the field to match their athletes. We just have to be disciplined. We just have to play. Yeah. You have to play your best game to beat Hayes. That's it. Everybody knows that. Even any slip up, they're going to capitalize on it. So you have to play your best game. We open the season with Hayes for the schedule that we have right now. And practices are going to be geared towards an early part of the season, perfection, because you have to play that game to beat Hayes. Last year they beat us. I believe it was 11-0. They kicked a field goal at the end of the game. It was 8-0. It was a great game. But one mistake early in the game, first quarter, that we made a mistake. They sealed the end, and the running back took it on the way to the house. We didn't make that mistake anymore. Like I said, it was 8-0. But they bend, but they don't break on defense. Yeah. So, you have to be disciplined. You have to take what their defense gives you, and you just have to keep moving the ball. Absolutely. So execution and discipline is what it takes to beat Hayes. And a couple breaks never hurt.
Now, Coach, I know Park and Rec changed the age group. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing more interest in your program from kids wanting to play middle school now with the new change in the Park and Rec ages?
We believe that we will have an uptick with the sixth graders coming in now that Parks and Rec is down to 11 years old. We do believe the sixth graders will come in. Now, as of right now, LTMS, we have not started. We were told that we were not going to have anything on campus or off campus workouts right now. So, we just putting out fillers to see how many people's interested in everything like that. And once we open the doors, I believe that we will have an uptick in the young fellas coming out to ball.
Now, how can they get in touch with you to find out when you're going to start practicing and so forth?
Well, we have in our system, we have everybody's email. I'm going to shoot out a mass email. I would do Zoom. We would do a Zoom meeting to let everybody know when and what time we would start. Most of my practices during the summer will be during the day. Of course, when school starts, it'll be in the afternoon after school's over and everything, after everybody gets done with their NTI. But as long as we're able to go, mass emails will be going out. We will be posting it on the website as well. And also they can get me at deandre.adams@fed.kyschools.edu.
All right, man. Well, Coach Pete, man, as always, thanks for coming on with us, man. Nothing but love for you. You like family to me. Only problem with you, you're a LeBron fan. Only thing here, you're a LeBron fan, but it's okay. We won't hold that against you.
And the only thing about you, Coach Bew, is North Carolina, man. I still don't understand it, man.
All right, Coach, we got to go back into the next, Coach. Man, you have a good day. God bless you. Thank you for coming out, Coach.
Hey, I appreciate y'all.
Up next, we got Coach Slarb. We got Coach Slarb from the Jesse Clark Eagles. Coach, you kind of like the old the old veteran of the crew as far as this goes. You've been doing this for a long time, winning a lot of games, Coach.
Yep, this is year 33 for me coaching, and about 20 middle school.
Wow, Coach. You've been going at this for a long time. Now, I know, we've had a lot of infusion of younger coaches into the league last year. Did you notice a difference in the league as far as the players from the other teams?
Well, I did, and the guys over at Bryant Station, I thought they did an excellent job with that group of kids. And, of course, bringing Cisco in over at Crawford, I think that really improved the league.
Now, Coach, I got to ask you, 33 years in football. I've been at it probably about 15. I'm not ready to pull my hair out, Coach. But you got a head full of hair over there. You got a bunch of trophies. Coach, how long have you done it so long?
Because of the passion. It's just working with the boys. I coached youth football. I coached high school football, but I found my niche in middle school. And just getting these kids ready for high school football, it's a passion of mine. Plus, they're at such an impressionable age, when they're 6th through 8th grade. There's so much you can do with those boys.
Hey, Coach, so, you getting ready for this season. We know y'all getting ready to start up. Is there anything, as far as practices or what are you doing or how can they get in touch with you to get started to be an Eagle, Coach?
We just started last night, but all they have to do is contact me at ericslarb1@gmail.com. Got a Facebook page. We've got about 56 kids right now.
Wow.
Man.
We average 65 to 70 on our team.
Okay.
Man.
Now, I was going to ask, since Park and Rec changed the ages, have you noticed a more attendance this year?
Well, I've gotten more 6th graders interested than I've had interested in the past. So, yes, I think that's starting to happen. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with Parks and Recs or us, but we've always had strong numbers at Jesse Clark.
Yes, yeah. Well, you always had a lot of success in that program too, Coach. And like I said, you kept it going from Dennis Johnson and you, so you've not missed a beat. So kudos to you, Coach, and what you do over at those kids at Jesse Clark.
Well, I came on with Ron Moore, and then I was the one to talk Dennis into coming over to Jesse Clark. And we just, it's fundamentals, power football, and that's what we love to do.
All right. Well, Coach Slarb, man, we appreciate sitting down with us today, man, and we hope we catch up with you here in the near future as well. Good luck on the season.
Guys, I really appreciate you having me on, and good luck with your all's business venture. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, next up, we got Coach Morton from Bryant Station. What's going on with you, Coach? We got Coach Morton, young coach, probably one of the, the younger ones in the league from Bryant Station, bringing the Bearcats onto the field. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good. How are you guys? How you doing, coaches?
Right.
What's going on, Coach? Well, shout out to you, Coach, man. Congratulations on a good year last year, man. I know it's rebuilding for you, starting over. You getting your staff stuff together. So, man, kudos to what you did, Coach.
Yes.
So, what's it going to take to get Bryant Station back to what it was and get them to the next level, make them more competitive?
Now, hold on, Coach. Let me tell you, now the B team, y'all was in the championship game, right, Coach?
Yeah.
So you looking to build on that, correct?
Yeah, we're trying to piggyback off that. Last year, we had a really good finishing of the year for our B team. I got a really good core of 8th graders this year. I think my 8th graders last year really started that setting that culture for us. So they really they were that first step for us moving in the right direction. So I'm loving the group of kids we got coming back this year. They're working hard right now. So like I said, I think right now this is the crew right now, man. I'm excited. I'm excited what I got.
Now, Coach, you coached my son Andre in baseball. I know you've done football for a while. Now, what's your first love? Is football your first love, or is baseball, Coach?
I'd have to say baseball was probably my first love, but I'm gonna say football's got my heart, man. It's been this way for a while. I grew up around baseball, man. Took a year off of football, but man, I don't know, man. I played college football, so football's got my heart and my mind, man, now. But baseball was for sure my first love. I know you can see all the Bryant Station hats in the back. That's
I see you back there representing the defenders, Coach. I see you representing the defenders.
Always.
Now, Coach, man, just so everybody knows, have y'all started yet, or how can they get in touch with you if somebody wants to start playing for the Bryant Station Middle School?
So we've done a lot of conditioning. We're doing conditioning right now. If you guys really want to get in contact with me, we have it's on our school website, my contact information, everything like that. Yeah, we've been going during the middle of the day right now, but once school and everything starts up next week, we'll be going later in the day. So yeah, like I said, we're working hard right now. So
what's your practice schedule, Coach? We let someone know they can check your show. What's your practice schedule?
So right now we're meeting at the high school football field, and we go from 11 to 12:30 during the day right now. Get some real good work in. Going from Monday to Thursday is what we're doing right now.
Okay.
All right, Coach, man, before we get out of here, is there anybody you really looking forward to on your team to lead y'all into the next level?
Man, I got a few guys. My rocks right now, you got Keon. I know you know who Keon Watson is. Yeah. Jackson Brenham. I got Keelan Adams. He's working his butt off right now. He looks good. Jones Goins, he's doing his thing. And I got one of my really good linemen, Dylan Linville. They've all been putting in a lot of work right now. So there's some names to really look out for.
All right, Coach, man. We wish you luck on the season, man. Thanks for joining us. And good luck, man. We'll get them to you soon.
Send me your sizes, guys. We can get y'all some Bearcat gear, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, Coach.
Hey, but Coach, I just want to let you know, though, Coach, we got to be winning now, Coach. No pressure, but we winning. We riding, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Coach, go Bearcats, man. Go Bearcats.
Go Bearcats. Yes, sir, Coach. Take it easy, Dale.
Hey, up next, we got Nick Payne. Next, as y'all can see, we got our man, Coach Nicholas Payne. Yes, sir, Coach. I got to represent, because we winning, we riding, baby. From them Hayes to Panthers. Yes, sir, Coach. Hey, Coach. Now, this about our what? 3rd straight championship in a row, Coach?
4th.
4th. See, I done lost track, baby.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, I had to give you a shout out, Coach Truck, because you predicted that we would win. Yes, and someone in this room was off by 39 points at least, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No,
hey, Coach. I try to make it interesting. Somebody goes by chalk. But it's all right, Coach. Hey, great job what you did. Great team you had too last year, Coach. How do you improve? I mean, how do you improve from winning 4 in a row? I mean, of course you want the 5th one, but how do you improve from last year, Coach?
Well, we have a great group of kids, and a lot of them have been in our program for this will be their 3rd year. We're blessed with getting a couple other kids that one of them in particular came from Bryant Station that was actually in our district, and he was in the magnet program there and decided to come back to his home school. To be honest with you, and I don't give this praise lightly. We have a really, really great looking 8th grade group this upcoming year. I mean, it might be our best that we've had.
Got my guy, little Lavelle Martin over there playing D line for you, so that's good. I know he's a nice little lineman he is.
Yeah, we have a great group of skill players and linemen, and to be honest with you, I was really hoping that we would, before all this COVID stuff happened, I was really pushing hard for us to be able to play in the state playoffs this year. That and all the other Fayette County teams, and I really think that our team could have competed, and because we played teams, we played Johnson County the previous year, and we played some teams outside the county, and we gave them everything that they could handle. We had a really tough schedule lined up, preseason schedule lined up for this year before everything went down. And I'm disappointed for the kids, but I'm happy that we can have some sort of season.
Coach, I know, I guess in a good way, though, it's good that they didn't go into the system with everything kind of in flux like it was, because I know a lot of the scheduling with Fayette County is off from them. But, Coach, man, if anybody – well, I don't know. Do you have room, man? I know y'all have tryouts and everything. If anybody's interested in playing for Eda J. Hayes, when's your next practice, and how do they get in touch with you, Coach?
They can email me at nicholas.payne@fayette.kyschools.us. But honestly, we start conditioning. We actually decided to start our condition a little bit later this year due to COVID. We had some stuff going on throughout the summer. We had about 83 kids on our little Google Classroom for workouts, and we decided to kind of give them a little bit of a break because we knew that our season would be starting a little bit later. But condition starts on the 10th, and then tryouts will be on the 24th. I expect a big turnout. Everyone wants to play for the champs. They know that we have a great program. I know that 7th graders are going to be playing for the middle school teams this year. So I'm hopeful that that'll kind of make everyone up their game a little bit, and all the coaches will have to work a little bit harder. They should be happy, right? They're going to have some more talent.
Now, Coach, real quick before I let you go, man. What do you keep your roster at? When you make your final cuts, what do you like to keep your roster at? And is it an advantage to have that strong group of 6th graders, 7th graders, and staying in your program?
We cut because we have to, not because we want
to.
Yeah.
We
just don't have enough equipment and don't have enough coaches to properly, make sure that they're getting that they're safe, that they can participate in practice safely. That being said, we tend to keep it around, somewhere around no more than 75 or so. Yes. We've had over 100 kids try out before. Priority is 8th grade because they don't have anywhere else to play. And after that, 7th grade and 6th grade. We like for our numbers to be somewhere, balanced in terms of we would love to have as many, 25 8th graders, which is an advantage for us. And somewhere around 22, 25 7th graders and somewhere around 26th graders is kind of where we're at. As far as is it an advantage, it's a huge advantage for us to have kids in our program for 3 years, because that's kind of that's your bread and butter. That's what what you got coming. That you get investment from them. Not to say that they're not going to commit to the program if they play for you for 1 year, because we've had We've been lucky enough to have some wonderful kids try out for us the last couple of years and just play 1 year for us, and they've been some of our better players. Our running back last year was a 2-year player for us, and he was our big stud, Jamarion Brown. So, but this year we got some great kids. Caden Clay, Logan Busen, Graham Dunn. Those are just the skill players. I'll let everyone else figure out who the rest of them are during the season because I'll know who they are once they watch us. As we love investing in our kids because we know that we're going to get honestly something back in return, a big return on investment, so to speak. Because the more that we work with our younger kids, the more return we're going to get when they're older.
All right, Coach. Well, we're looking forward to another successful season from the Panthers, Coach. Thank you for coming on, and we'll see you on the trail, Coach.
All right. Thank you, Coach Truck. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right, have
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach Lewis, the new coach to the stable, Coach Antoine Lewis from Taste Creek Commodores. Used to be, what did y'all used to be, the Titans?
Titans, yeah.
But now y'all the Commodore coach, man. I know you used to coach. You coached Winburn and coached at Bryant Station. What brought you back to middle school football, Coach?
Honestly, it fell in my lap, Coach. Like you said, I was at Station. I took a year off. Around the bush. They heard about me, and I interviewed, and I'm here. I guess that's enough said. I'm here.
Then, Coach, what are your goals for this year for this team? Being your first year and stuff. What you look hoping to get? And Coach, I gotta ask, how you get over the mountain and beat the big dogs over on the other side of town? These Jay Hayes, Coach.
Look, it's the start right here. This is the start.
Coach.
We got to start. You got to start by rebuilding the mentality, man. Like you got to rebuild that winning mentality. For me, it's bigger than football, and some of these kids don't know how to win. So that's where I got to start at the ground, teach them how to win first. Then we can go out there and put it on the field.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, Coach. Now, I know I seen y'all have started doing workouts. How's your participation been so far, man?
I mean, it's probably about the same, around the city. We averaging about 15, 20 kids. We got some nice pieces, like I said, we're working with. Definitely looking forward. I think we're gonna surprise some people this year. A couple of them, like I said, they're gonna base us off of last year, the year before that. It's a whole new regime here, like I said. So we gonna hit the ground running, and we gonna give it our all.
The coach thing about it is you in a hotbed area as far as athletes, Center Parkway, which, let's be honest, that's the new hood. So you in the hotbed. I know you got grades and stuff and kids want, but you're in a hotbed with some kids. How do you keep them home and keep them at the program?
I got started by teaching them how to, like I said, how to win, how to be a young man in the classroom. And if I can show them that respect, I feel like they can give me that respect. And once I start with me, then I can help them, expand that to the classroom, because we all know if you can't cut it in the classroom, you ain't gonna be able to cut it on the field.
Absolutely.
That's where it has to start. So, a lot of them don't get that positive role model, at home, so they turn to the streets. So I'm trying to give them something different, give them a different alternative than to turn in that direction.
Now, Coach, if there's any kids out there that want to play or get in touch with you, while you got the word out, go on, hit them out, Coach. How they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me by emailing me at antoine.lewis@fayette.kyschools.us. You can go to Taste Creek Middle School webpage. We also have a Google form on there. All they do is go on there, they click on that link, they can put in their email address, what position they're interested in playing. We're here every day, 6:30 to 8 o'clock. That's where we start.
All right, Coach, man.
Hey, man, with Coach Lewis, we appreciate it, man. Glad we finally got a chance to get you on. I know you've been trying to glad we got you on here. And
hey, man, look, I had to give Truck, a little bit of heck. Coach, he gonna push me to the side. I tried to get him to give us a shout out. Coach changed with the weather, so depending on who's on top.
You ain't winning. He don't fool with you. He don't upset. His kids lose. He disown the kids. Don't talk to them. They win a game. So that's how he ride. Cause you know how he is. That's how he is. He's a band. He's the true.
Hey, but them Broncos though. Hey, we looking good though, right, Coach?
Hey, man, it's Kansas City all day.
All right.
Kansas City all day. I ain't nothing else you can say. Kansas City all day.
All
if
right.
it ain't Taste Creek Middle or Kansas City, I don't hear you.
All right, Coach.
You heard him, Coach. You heard him.
But hey, man, I appreciate y'all giving us the shout out. Like I said, we here every day, 6:30 to 8. If you got a son, daughter, like I said, I don't discriminate. Like I've had some great female athletes. I want them too. I want everybody.
All right, Coach.
Hey,
well,
Coach.
thanks for coming on.
Hey, good luck to you, Coach, this year, man.
Thank you, guys. Like I said, you see it right here. Ready to go.
Oh, Coach. Oh, no. It looks like, it's going to be a good season. A lot of young coaches coming in. Things are really looking good up for middle school football. Remember, guys, the coaches. So if y'all want your kids to play and come out, find the coaches and hit them out in practice, Coach.
Absolutely. Hey, man, as always, you have to be a living donor. I'm Coach Bew, my main man, Coach Truck. See you next time.